Hey everyone, Sarah here from Get Feedback. Welcome to another episode of Simplifying CX. If you're new to this channel, this series is all about providing you with straightforward answers to the biggest CX challenges that you're facing. So if this sounds relevant to you, don't forget to subscribe. Today I'm going to go over 3 of the most common user experience terms that you should know. Specifically, I'm talking about the user experience, user interface, and interaction design. First, I'll define each term and how they're interconnected. And then I'm going to dive into interaction design, because honestly, I think it's an underappreciated piece of the digital experience strategy. All right, let's get started with the user experience term. User experience, also known as UX, is defined as the totality of the end user's perceptions as they interact with a product or service. This can include their experience with an app on their mobile phone, but also covers non-digital experiences, like the experience of the mobile phone itself. In comparison, the user interface, also known as UI, is a purely digital practice. It considers all the visual interactive elements of a product interface, including buttons, icons, spacing, typography, color schemes, and responsive design. The goal of UI design is to visually guide the user through a product's interface. It's important to note, user interface and user experience are not interchangeable. UX is the overall perception of the experience, while UI is how the interface looks and functions. To use an analogy, let's talk about bungee jumping. UI is the bridge, the bungee cord, and the harness. UX is the feeling you get when you jump. All right, now let's dive into interaction design. Interaction design, also known as IXD, is the design of interactive products and services where a designer's focus goes beyond the user interface to include the way users will interact with it. It's about making the connection between a device, its interface, and the user. It basically facilitates the actions we want to take within any given product, website, or app. So what does a good interaction design look like in real life? Popular clothing brand Madewell, for example, has great interaction design built into their browsing experience. Their quick view function allows me to view essential product details, see different photos of the item, and quickly add an item to my cart without interrupting my browsing experience. The quick view option also saves me time from having to navigate back and forth between pages and therefore making the whole experience more enjoyable. So if we think back to our bungee jumping example, where user interface is the bridge, the cord, and the harness, and user experience is the way it feels when you jump, interaction design is the person who leads you to the edge, prepares you with the harness, and gives you the encouraging words before you decide to jump off. So the ideal result is that users will be happy with the functionality and the intuitive nature of the interface, and that means also the overall experience. Innovative interfaces and intuitive design have created a new level of user expectations. Now it's all about how users feel while using technology. So let's summarize what we've covered. User experience is the totality of a user's perceptions as they interact with your product or service. Within UX, you have user interface, which is what a user actually sees on the screen. It's the blueprint of your app or site. Interaction design helps users accomplish their goal while making the interaction enjoyable and seamless. For a complete guide on how to design great user interactions, check out the link that we've shared in the description section of this video. Also, if you want us to cover anything, please let us know in the comments section. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a new video on how to simplify CX. Until next time.